Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Chibi Optimus Prime from the Transformers. I'm going to get started in the middle of our page with a point. Now this is the center of the face, so now I want to start by drawing a straight line going up towards the outside on the left. So starting up at the top, we'll just draw an angled line coming down towards the middle. I'm going to do the same thing on the right side. From these 2 points, I'm going to draw 2 short lines going up. Now we're going to come down towards the middle, leaving a gap in the center in that same angle. So starting on the left side, just angle down and in about halfway along that line. Do the same thing on the right. Now from here, I'm going to come down towards the center, just above this point, starting on the left, go down to the center, and then we'll go up on the right side. Now from the center point, I just want to connect the 2 lines with a straight line down the middle. We're going to draw that center piece at the top of the head. So from this corner, we're just going to go up in towards the middle, leaving a gap at the top. Starting up here, a straight line going up. We're going to leave a gap, go over towards the right, and draw a straight line coming down towards the right. We're going to close off the top with a straight line. Now I just want to draw a little trim on the inside. So we start at the top, stepping down, draw a straight line across the top, come down the sides, and then we'll just pull this in towards the middle. Now I just want to draw a series of horizontal lines going all the way across in here. Starting on the left, we'll move up, and we'll draw one more. Now we're going to move down and draw on the inside edge of the face. So on the left corner here, we're just going to step in, draw a short straight line coming down. Do the same thing on the right. Just lining these up. We're going to come down with a short angle. And we take these points and come up in towards the middle. So I'm going to step down from this point, draw another dot. We'll just connect those 2 points with a straight line. Let's add the eyes inside here. So we're going to start on the left side. We're going to step in, just draw a little angled line going down and out. Do the same thing on the right side. So I'm just going to balance this out as we go. We're going to come down the sides. Now we're going to pull these up in towards the middle, just to the left and right of that center point. From these 2 points at the bottom, we're going to draw 2 straight lines coming down towards the chin. Now in the center, I'm going to come down with a straight line a little bit further, down to right about there. Now I'm going to take these ends and just connect it towards the middle. Now I just want to draw a little bit of trim, a little bit of thickness to the frame of the mask. So I'm going to step down to this point. I'm going to draw a short angled line going out to the width of this line, because we're going to continue this line going down. Now on this point, I want to draw another straight line going out, and at the bottom corner, we'll draw another straight line going out, and I'm going to connect those 3 points with a straight line. Let's do the same thing on the right. So from this point, I'm just going to go out, right up to this line here, draw a straight line coming down. From this point, we're going to go out, and from the bottom corner, we'll go out, and then again, connecting those 3 points with a straight line. Inside these rectangles, I'm just going to draw a series of little horizontal lines going across, just evenly spaced out. Let's go back up to the top and take these lines and just extend them up a little bit further. Let's go up on either side. Now I'm just going to angle down and out with a short line. Now let's go back to the bottom down here and just draw on the outside edge of the jaw. So we're going to start from this point and go out in an angle. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Now I want to make sure that these lines are a little bit further out than the top, because I want to angle these lines out. So I'm going to connect those 2 points with a straight line. Do the same thing on the right. And then we're going to go up and draw on the top of the head. So we're going to step down from the point and curve in behind the centerpiece. Starting on the left, up and in, and then we'll come down on the right side. Right up in here, we're just going to draw a little seam. So we're going to start on the top, we're going to curve down and out towards the left, curve down and out towards the right. Let's go to the sides and draw a little earpiece. So from the bottom corner, we're going to step up, just draw an angled line. So this angled line is following that same angle at the bottom of the jaw. We'll do the same thing on the right side, going up and out. We're going to go straight up the sides. Now we're going to pull these in. Add a little trim. So on the outside we're going to step in, draw a straight line coming down. Now we're just going to draw the large antennas on the side. So from this corner we're just going to go straight up. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to square off the top with a short little line. Now we're going to angle the outside going outwards, aiming towards that point. I just want to add a little bit more detail in the face area. So from the inside corner of this eye, we're just going to draw a straight line coming down. We'll do the same thing on the right. And at the bottom corner here, we're just going to pull a straight line coming down. Now that we've got the head, let's work our way down the body. I'm going to start with the big, large chest area first. So in the middle, we're going to step down, draw a little point. I'm going to come down to the bottom of the chest with a straight line. Right up there. At the top, I'm going to draw a little V. And at the bottom, I'm going to draw an upside down V. Now on the ends, we're just going to connect those 2 points with a straight line. Now we're going to draw a little bit of perspective in the chest. So we're just going to turn the chest outwards. Starting from the top, we just want to angle it slightly down towards the left. Do the same thing on the right. Right up there. We're going to come down on the sides. I don't want to come down too far. I want to be a little bit higher than the center of the chest. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with a straight line. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now I just want to trace out the inside edge of the chest. Down. On the outside edge of the chest, we're just going to draw a little curve, a little half circle on either side. Now we're going to stick the neck in behind. So right here underneath the head, just draw a straight line going in behind the chest on both sides. Let's continue working down the body. So on the bottom corners of the chest, we're going to step in and draw 2 angled lines coming down. So on the left side, we'll come down and in on both sides. We're going to go straight across with 2 short lines, leaving a gap in the center. We'll pull this straight up underneath the chest. Now we're going to step in again to draw 2 short lines coming down towards the waist. I'm going to overlap these lines with a line going across. So we're going to step out on the left, go straight across, and just past that line. Right in here, I just want to add the little stomach grill. So from this line, we're going to step in, draw a straight line coming down. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're just going to frame this out, starting on the left, coming down, both sides, and straight across the bottom. I'm going to split the middle in half, and we'll just draw a series of horizontal lines. Now from these points in the hips, I just want to draw a short angle line going out. Now we're going to come down and in, leaving a gap in the middle. From here we're going to go up and in with a short line. And then we'll close this off with a straight line going across the middle. Now we're going to take these bottom corners and just do a steeper angle coming down. Just a short little line. And then we'll close this off with a line going across. I just want to add a little detail in the lower torso. So just above this line, just draw another line going across. We'll go up, leaving a gap at the top, and then we'll close off the top. On the side here, we're going to step over, draw a straight line coming down, and we're just going to draw almost like a little triangle. That area. We'll do the same thing on the left. Let's work our way down the legs. So at the bottom corners here, we're going to step down and draw 2 points with a little gap on the bottom there. And draw a straight line coming down the inside of the leg. Now at the top, we're just going to draw a straight line going across. Now on the left side, I'm going to go straight across the bottom. I want to make sure I go past this line. So we're going to go quite long on the bottom here. Now we're going to draw the profile of the foot. Starting from the corner, we're going to go up with a straight line. Now I'm going to angle it up and in, just in line with that point there. So we're going to go up, right about there. We'll close it off with a straight line. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the right. Go straight across, long line. Go up with a short line. Now again, we're going to come in, just in line with this point here. And we'll close it off at the top with a straight line. Now I'm going to draw a little bit of perspective in the feet. So we're going to start on the left side again. From this corner, we're going to go across, and we'll just come down towards the bottom. Now from this corner, I just want to follow this line up towards the top. It's right there. We're going to connect those 2 points with a straight line, and then take this point and go all the way up towards the top of the foot. We'll do the same thing on the right. Starting with this line first, we'll go across, then we'll come down. Now we're going to go up along the top of the foot, following that same angle, going up, and then we'll close this gap off with a straight line, taking this point and going up to the top of the boot. Now let's add a little bit of detail. So in this area, we're just going to split it in half, going across, and then from that point we'll come down. We'll do the same thing on the right, going across, and then down. I want to add a little box in here. So we're just going to frame this out on the sides and the top. And in here, I'm just going to draw 2 horizontal lines. Let's do the same thing on the right. Just framing it out on the sides and the top, and then draw 2 horizontal lines. Right in here, we're just going to add the upper part of the leg. So we're going to simplify this. From this point here, we're going to step in and just draw an angled line going out. At the bottom, right in here, we're going to angle in and down. We'll step up and draw another line. We'll do the same thing over here. Stepping down from that point, angle down towards the boot. Right in here, angle down. We'll step in with another line. We'll add a little bit of detail to the upper leg. So right in here, we're just going to follow this line on the inside going up. We're going to go down in an angle and then pull that in behind the boot. We'll do the same thing on the right. Going up and then the inside of the leg. Okay, so now we got the center part of the body. Let's move to the outside and draw on the arms. So I'm going to start with the shoulders first. We're going to draw 2 angled squares. Starting from this corner, I'm just going to angle up and then out. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now going back to the left side, I'm just going to draw a square. So from this point, I'm going to come down an angle. On the outside, we'll do the same thing, and we'll close off the bottom of the square. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. Come down on either side, then closing off the bottom with a straight line. Now I want to show a little bit of perspective in the shoulders. So we're going to start at the top corner here, going straight across with a short line. At the bottom, we're just going to pull this all the way in behind the body. Now from this point, I just want to angle down in behind the chest, following that same line, coming down. Let's do the same thing on the right. So from this corner, we're going to go straight across. At the bottom, we'll go right in behind the body. And then from this point, we're going to follow that same angle in behind the chest. Now the arm is sort of angled out this way, but we want to drop the forearms coming down. So we're going to leave a gap here. So from this corner of the shoulder, we're going to step down and draw a point. We're going to go across with a straight line. Now this is going to be like a rectangle. So we're going to start on the inside again, straight down. On the outside, we'll go straight down, close off the bottom with a straight line. Now again, I want to show a little bit of perspective in this forearm. So I'm going to take this corner, just angle it slightly downwards towards the right. And then from the bottom, we're going to go slightly upwards towards the right. Close off the inside with a straight line. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the right. So just below the shoulder, I'm going to step down and draw a point. Go across. Now I'm going to pull the sides down. I want to make sure they're roughly the same length as we have on the left. Down on the side, and then close off the bottom. Now I want to show a little bit of perspective. So from the top, we're just going to angle slightly down and in. From the bottom, we're going to go up. We'll close off the inside with a straight line. Now for the joint in between the shoulder and the forearms, I'm just going to draw a sphere in the back here. So from the outside, we're going to curve around. And imagine that circle coming in on the inside. We'll do the same on the right. Starting up here, we're going to curve around. We're going to imagine that circle on the inside. Let's move down below the forearms and draw on the hands. So we're going to start on the inside part of the arm right here. We're going to draw a little half circle. With a thumb, draw a little bracket at the end of the thumb. At the bottom of the thumb, we're going to swirl around the bracket and pull it up. Come back down, do another curve going up. And then one final third finger, we're just going to curve up and underneath the forearm. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting in this sort of panel right here, curving around a little half circle, draw a little bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, we'll swirl around the bracket and pull that up. We'll step down, draw another curve, step down again, and we'll curve this up underneath the forearm. Now Optimus has these little antennas on the side of the arm, so we're going to start on the left side. In this line here, we're just going to draw a little curve going around. And then from this line, we're just going to extend this up and in. We're going to step out, draw that same line, close off the top with a straight line. Do the same thing on the right. Do that little curve on the shoulder. This line, we're going to extend it up towards the head. We'll step out, draw another line, then close off the gap. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Chibi Optimus Prime from the Transformers. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send us your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.